Ladies and gentlemen, ex-minister Mr. Iswaran has begun his jail sentence today. Before he began his jail sentence, he has made a Facebook post and there's a lot of details inside I would like to share with everybody. I've also got some very personal reflections on this case that I want to share with everybody, and I hope that we all should watch this and do some reflection on this case as well. Let's watch on, shall we? So Mr. Iswaran has published a statement today. Let me read it to you with some personal comments. First of all, this is what he says. I will not be appealing the sentence handed out by the court. As I begin my sentence today, I wish to say the following. It's important to me that the public prosecutor amended the charges against me under Prevention of Corruption Act to those under 165, Section 165 of the Penal Code regarding the acceptance of gift by public servant. I accept that as a minister, what I did was wrong under Section 165. I accept full responsibility for my action and apologize unreservedly to all Singaporeans. I think this part is very important, that this is a first statement of acceptance of responsibility, a statement of wrongdoing, and a statement of apology to all Singaporeans. And I think this is a show of acceptance of wrong. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's go on. My family well-being and the emotional toll on my loved ones of a long trial extending well into 2025 and the possibility and possibly beyond has also weighed heavily on me. The past 15 months have already been the most difficult. So on this part, I just want to say that anybody who has been caught on a wrongdoing, the period of anguish, just waiting for trial, during the trial and so on is terrible, terrible. And please remember that, take his comments seriously, that this will do you no good if we cross certain lines. So let's read on. With this decision, I hope that we can put the pain and anguish behind us, move forward and rebuild our lives together. I thank those who have stood resolutely by me and helped me face the darkest hour with strength. I'm also very touched by my family's love, prayers and support. I'm indebted to my friends, grassroots leaders for their support, faith and encouragement. I'm grateful to my lawyers and to those many who have expressed their concern and support for me in person or through social media. I think it's important all of us realize that when you are in trouble, you see who are those people who are really your friends and your family. And clearly that with so many people surround him, despite him falling from grace, means that that there is a very close community of people still respecting him. I think it speaks a lot for him, right? Of course, he has some indiscretion, but I think he certainly still have a lot of people around his life that support him, and I think that's great. So I wish that the day if it comes that I have to fall, I hope that I got friends who will still support me and family that still stand by me. Let's complete his post. Serving my constituents and Singaporeans over the last 3 decades have been the greatest honor of my life. As this chapter of my life comes to a close, my family and I look to the future with gratitude and renewed hope. So I think he's pretty grateful that this thing has come to a close and there's a chance for him to move on. So these are my personal reflection after reading what he said. And I hope that all of us can take some reflection from me as well. The first thing I want to say is everyone sin. Everyone will do wrong. Okay, everyone will do wrong, but not everyone will seek repentance. Not everyone will admit they're wrong. So I think it's important for us to realize that Mr. Iswaran has admitted that he's wrong and accepted his jail sentence wholeheartedly and just move on. And I think this is quite important, and we should give some respect when it's due to him, right? That he has got the moral strength to just accept what is wrong, and that's good. That's good. He did not appeal, and he just accepted sentence. I'll just say this: do you realize that his punishment is very harsh, super harsh? Now some people say, "Wow, he did so much wrong." Even the prosecutor only asked for 6 to 7 months, but the judge gave him 1 full year. He could have appealed, say it's not fair, not fair, not fair, but he accepted it, right? And I think that that it is not just the jail sentence, but he actually lost a lot, right? He actually lost a lot. He lost reputation, he lost his job, he's got so much shame, he has got so much pain that he inflicted on his family, and he's just got a lot of regrets and things like that. I think if you look at his face, his hair, everything is just terrible, right? So I think he lost a lot in this indiscretion, and let this be a reminder of us that we should not cross certain lines, should not have a brush with the law, because the price to pay could be very, very high, and it not only affect us, it affect the loved ones around us, and it's very, very painful. So the other thing I want to say as a reflection is that even rich, powerful people, smart people are tempted by seemingly small things, right? We have always assumed that people do a cost-benefit analysis and say that, if the cost is very high, people will not be tempted by it. It's not always true. Right? It's generally true to some extent, but it's not always true. You look at President Bill Clinton and his affair with Monica Lewinsky, Arnold Schwarzenegger with his housekeeper and things like that, and you look at this case as well, right? He could well afford all these gifts and things like that. But I came to realize that people don't do cost-benefit analysis. Now, I don't do cost-benefit analysis when I'm being tempted. I give you an example, right? Many years ago, I was caught illegal fishing. So me and my friend went to an illegal fishing ground in an army training area to do illegal fishing. And we inside, we happily fish. And suddenly 2 police came, Now you need to understand this deep inside some forest jungle. And I don't know how the police managed to know we're there. And after they found us, of course, they asked me a question, do you know it's illegal to fish here? I cannot say I don't know because there are illegal fishing signs all around, right? And I just, LL, right? Just got to admit it, right? So of course they arrested us and took our IC, copied down details and things like that. And I just say I'm sorry, right? I don't know what else to say, right? Unfortunately, they let us go with a stern warning after checking with their headquarters what to do with these 2 illegal fishing guy. And I go back and I scolded left, right, center by my family, right? Say, you're a man of reputation, you're a man of certain standing in your company. Imagine the newspaper come out, right? Mr. Lu being arrested for illegal fishing and things like that. Sibei lau kui, right? So I also agree that. But people are tempted by stupid things, right? I'm tempted by fishing, right? Just a soft spot in my life. So it's clearly not worth the while. So everybody has a soft spot. Everybody is temperable. So I can understand. I'm not saying that it's right. I just say I can understand. So just one more part about those people who write a lot about Mr. Iswaran in a very negative way. Shame on him, may he burn in hell. He shouldn't be doing this. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I mean it's fair. We need to ventilate out some of our emotions, but just say this: let those without sin cast the first stone. Let those without sin cast the first stone. So for those people who had never sinned before and never done any wrong, the way you write your comments as if you had never done any wrong in your life before. Okay, maybe you've not done any wrong of this magnitude, but let's stop being self-righteous, shall we? Yeah, let's stop being self-righteous, and let's just cut him and his family some slack. We just say, Mr. Iswaran, just move on. Let's move on. And I wish, I think the society should have more grace, rather than being self-righteous. My last comment is this, as a society, we should all move on from this case, and let's hope that we will not have another such of this case happen. I think with this case, it'll be another 30 to 40 years before another of this case happen, because every minister, public servant will be scared to their shiver their spine, they even touch one free cup of water, right, from someone. I hope that Mr. Iswaran recovers from this case go back to society, contribute in whatever way he can, and contribute back the economy, and we should encourage this to happen, and everybody should have a second chance. Okay, I don't know, what do you think? So let's all move on from here, and Mr. Iswaran, okay, we hope to see you come back to the society after this period is over. Bye-bye.